I mean, if it goes 3, I'm happy to, you know, I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to go for the taxi again. That's fine.
I mean,
I know yours is a bit pricey, a little more pricey than mine, but
yeah, going on complete opposite sides of the city, so it
sort
happens,
of.
but it's all right. We're going from southeast all the way to the northwest end.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I see what you say.
Yeah.
I thought you meant we lived opposite sides. I'm like, no. We're not super far from each other. A little bit. Well, slow to start, as I think you would very much expect with these two teams. This is going to be the complete opposite of what we just saw, folks. If you were watching that last game with Autocracy and Booty and just the speed and ferocity at which that happened, it is going to be very, very different on this one. These teams are methodical, they're smart, they're disciplined. Everything about it is going to be really interesting.
A little bit of a slow start. Decent little chunk of damage here onto the Jets. It's going to be the tailwind forward, and Lakia finds the opening kill, displacing Zhonghai off the top of that truck. Spraying through. Actually, gets the kill here as he pushes the corner, finds a headshot, a shotgun from Lakia. Does take out Texture. 3v2 with Lakia holding on by a thread. Spike planted. Now just looking to buy some time. Recon bolt goes up, holding in U-Haul. Solo does fall. The Frenzy not going to be good enough. Secret out trading him. It doesn't take any damage in the exchange. Perry will find one. Gene comes around the corner, and now it's a full HP. But Lakia, oh, he gets the perfect peak timing. 22 health. Who gives a crap? He just goes ahead, gets the headshot, gets the finish on the pistol round. Very nicely done.
Yeah, getting the opener on the Zhonghai just completely opens up the front side of the site for them. They do a good job pushing through. They lose a couple along the way in the trades. I kind of would have liked to have seen Secret grab that ghost that was on the ground there when he comes around the corner. And I understand he's very confident with the Frenzy, but he gets in a long-range battle with Perry with the Classic. Perry's going to win that most of the time, you would think, with those two guns. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They do a good job at least making it very, very close. Up and over and in through the window into Hookah. It's going to get, I think Zhonghai had to shoot it there.
Yeah, he cleared it out. Slow playing. Two start moving up, inching their way over towards Hookah. Just decides to do. Eugene showing himself, but doesn't take any damage for it. Making a nice little special guest appearance over at Long. The Boombot will get cleared, and the dark cover will come down.
This is going to be a really interesting round. If they can take this and Lakia can survive again, he's going to have so much money. He's going to have just fat stacks.
Eugene spotted for a moment, pushing up again, just with a Classic in hand, and Solo finds the kill, doesn't take too much in the trade. Moves up, can grab this ult orb now. Zhonghai continues to sit inside Hookah. He's worried about somebody else pushing around this angle, but everybody has now made their way in onto the side. Hawk comes through, they get a blind in, but Allow is going to be perfectly fine, picks up 2 kills. Now it's Texture and Zhonghai who's trying to creep his way around towards B Long.
Well, if they can prevent this B Long push. Oh, no, Zhonghai. Gonna get 1, can he get 2? No.
Yep, gonna be outgunned there. There's the finish. Allow finding 3 kills in the round. Swapping out to get a nice little skin. And NUTURN will start off 2-0.
Yep, very nicely done. Just solid push. I think kind of with Eugene there, I think maybe it's with the Classic, you could wait a little bit longer, but that round was probably going sideways one way or another. But with the Classic, I mean, I think you're looking for close range combat opportunities to get those right clicks. So maybe a little bit overeager on the peak, but again, it is the second round, and you're saving with a Classic, so
yeah.
There's not much to be faulted there, to be honest.
Doesn't matter a whole lot. Lakia, of course, going to be picking up a Vandal as we go into the third round. And Allow, oh man, just pushes forward. Texture already eliminated. That is a tragic start here for DAMWON. Bladestorm is online. He's going to use it. Spike dropped in showers for the moment.
Great crosshair placement.
Great little lurk there from Suggest. Just knowing that Zhonghai was going to push forward. His curiosity got the better of him. So far, NUTURN just reading this so very well.
Yeah, every move that DAMWON Kia is making is just completely predicted. They know exactly what's going on, so they're ready for it. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and let the Owl drone scout the way forward. There is one, Kelly, hanging out over in the hallway. They're going to trade some shots with him, but the smoke's cutting the site off proper.
Cloud is going to be chilling on the cubby. Secret heard him move into this position, I do believe. But yeah, it's going to be a quick little hawk. He'll throw up the cloud burst, but Secret pushing. Does manage to find a kill now. Solo going to be going down. Here's Eugene from behind. There's the recon dart up top, and suddenly NUTURN at a disadvantage. Lakia still alive, still does have this Vandal in hand. Perry gets tagged, goes to the reload, and Kelly is right on point. Lakia moving forward, does have the spike here, but 46 HP remaining for him. Get the plant off, but can he successfully defend this? Would be an absolutely monstrous clutch if he could.
Well, that was a little bit of chaos for NUTURN, kind of losing track of what's going on due to a great flash.
Is he going to peek this? Oh, he does. Kelly gets the kill, 3 for him, and DAMWON Kia will get themselves on the board. I mean, it was a really rough start, but they managed to make it work quite nicely.
Yeah, it's just the flash hits a whole bunch of NUTURN, and that's 2 right away. I mean, it's a great flash and move by both players. They both hit their shots. That's opening up a ton of space, and then no one's ready for the lurk. And from Eugene, because there's just chaos. Like, they have to worry about what's going on with those smokes there. So perfectly timed by DAMWON Kia. I mean, that is precision timing on all those moves they made.
Very nicely done. Well, forcing the buys to come out. As Lakia going to be hurting a bit more than everybody else going for the, the back-to-back Vandal purchases here. Still sat up in showers is Texture, but pulls back over onto the site. He's cheating back and forth, just kind of peeking through the doorway. See if he can catch anybody off guard. It's the dart. Going to be obscured enough so he doesn't get spotted. Does he want to push on this ult or take is the question. Obviously just covering fire here, and he's just going to play this out patiently, wait for them to come to him. He's got the lineup. Lau loses his head. Pull away instantly, playing this one safely. Hunter's Fury, or rather, sorry, Rolling Thunder rather, is going to be used to suggest. Boosts himself up top of the box, finds Kelly down below, gets the kill. They clear U-Haul, and the spike can get planted. It's another solid start here for NUTURN, and this time it does not look like it's going to unravel.
No, Secret's still at B, and they're not going to be able to come from mid this time, and they've got a member watching it, even with Lakia. So learning from their mistakes very quickly is NUTURN. Even though they lose one in showers early, they probably didn't need to have that happen necessarily as quickly as it did, but at the end of the day, you should be fine. No, maybe not. Secret's quick on the draw.
Does manage to find one, but as the Seekers come out, they will lose out on Zhonghai. Falls up for a second kill, Suggest just clears out these Seekers, pushes on the corner. Oh, the Tink comes through there for just a moment. Suggest with 10 HP. Trying to buy some time. He's creeping around the side, spots him, gets the headshot, gives a thumbs up, and he will be able to walk away. Spike explodes, and oh, I think he maybe thought that that was not going to kill him.
He maybe thought he had just enough time.
Yeah.
Well, he wrapped back through, so.
Teleporter was right there.
Yeah, or he could have gone through Link. He had a couple different options there.
Well, now he's got to spend 4,500. Yeah, and because of that, Lakia doesn't get a gun.
Yeah,
he's going to have a sheriff.
That's
so
unfortunate.
That's not good.
He's got a Hunter's Fury, bro.
Yeah. Who needs a real weapon?
Yeah.
Just shoot him with your 3-shot bow that takes 2 taps to kill someone.
Exactly. Well, it is going to be Blade Storm for Texture. He's just poking out, seeing if he can maybe catch them. Coming through long, but again, it's going to be a push through showers. Lakia is going to get the info. And the Raze is in the back. Pushes on.
Cloudburst forward, Zhonghai. In U-Hauls, the Trailblazer comes out, gets cleared, Solo. Gets rid of the enemy Raze. Just a little chunk of damage there onto Eugene. His Texture comes around the side, tries to throw the knives. He's just down to 9 HP, but they do manage to eliminate the Jet. Shock Dart comes in, Lakia trading one back instantly. His Secret will fall. 5 health remaining for him as he is spotted. The Hunter's Fury comes through. He tries to dip in behind the box. Will manage to survive. Rocket goes out. It will be a 1-for-1 there between Kelly and Suggest.
Hey, great reaction by Kelly. Let's see if Lakia can pull this out. He gets the headshot. Well done. I would have liked to have seen Texture be a little bit more patient before he made his entry for DAMWON Kia. They were just a little bit behind him with the timing. He went in early, and he was in. They had a Lau in kind of an awkward position. Allow had pushed all the way up towards Link, out in that really open, exposed area. And if they had waited just a bit longer, they could have gotten a crossfire onto Allow. But they just weren't able to, you know, Texture wanted to get in there. It's just the timing was just a bit off on that entry.
I mean, that and just maybe go for the vertical play rather than just, you know,
just driving
straight down.
Yeah.
Updraft over the top of the boxes, the smokes, try to catch somebody off guard that way, but all the same, NUTURN 4-1, and it's a fantastic start for them here on the attack. Win the next round, and that's just going to be even more economic offset for DAMWON to try to come back from it. Eugene, why are you peeking this? Already takes so much damage and just continues to try to out-trade. Suggest doesn't even take any damage. Now the nade to the side is going to get a nice little chunk. Well, actually, Secret actually... No, never mind. Okay.
He took a little bit.
Yeah, UI just took a second to update there, so it does take a little bit of damage. I thought for a second he somehow avoided taking any at all. Saying, well, that's not how that's supposed to work.
UI was just figuring out exactly how much damage that was. Solo, it's time. Lakia's still hanging on to that Hunter's Fury, and again, Rolling Thunder for Solo available, so they can clear this out, send it through the U-Haul area. If it looks like that's going to be, if they opt to use it, they just might not. With the situation they're in, smokes are down around the truck. They're going to dive in, flash ahead, Allow to follow up. Owl drone ahead as well, so that's really nice. They get kind of double coverage of what's going on, and they know exactly where everybody is. And look at this.
Yep.
They back right off and re-rotate. This is wildly smart.
Zhonghai's making the call. He's going to look to delay. He manages to find one. Looks for the second. Showstopper is out. Tries to figure out which way he wants to jump, but Harry is up over top of him. Gets that kill, but Secret manages to trade it back pretty quickly. Dropping down through the smoke. Oh, man, he was ready for that one. Lakia getting the kill, but Secret picks up a second. Now he's all on his lonesome here in Elbow. Creeping around the side. Certainly could get a kill onto Allow as he's down to 41 HP. But it's Solo that he's got to be worried about. Crept into the side.
Nice.
It's a third for him. Spike planted out front. There's the Seekers coming. Rolling Thunder to push him off. Gets the interrupt. Does he go for the chase? He's actually delaying this. Fault line will get the stun. Now he can go in for the push. He'll take it to half, but Solo gets the closeout. Last one alive here for NUTURN as they move up 5-1.
I mean, what could you say about that? Just excellent patience from Solo. A great decision to rotate back over to be there. They commit so much utility. And it's great because Allow comes in, sees that the back of the site is even open, and they know that means that DAMWON Key is in transition. And they have, therefore, the opportunity to rotate back if they don't. I don't even think they use a teleporter, right? They wrapped all the way around.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
through Link. Yeah, the call comes out. I mean, just really odd decision-making from Eugene to go for the ego peek. After already suffering a bit of damage, continuing to just kind of push his shoulder out there, so he ends up getting wallbanged.
Allow learning from that last time when he got killed by Texture, throws that one way just in case.
I mean, that's what you like to see. Adjustment.
Yep. NUTURN's great at it.
What? What? I didn't even see Eugene there. We were just so focused in. He goes right over the shoulder of Zhonghai, kills Eugene again at Hookah, then follows up with a second headshot.
Oh my God.
This is just a slaughter.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, it's a sheriff round, sure. They are outgunned, but I mean,
have they even fired a bullet?
Those quick taps coming in from Suggest, which is disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, Secret's playing great, by the way, so far in this half, but he's the only one that's really doing. Eugene is constantly just getting bullied. It is a little weird to see a Sova pushing into Hookah that much. Sometimes, yeah, you can get those picks, those cheeky picks, when you throw a recon or something like that, or, you know, maybe you fake it with a shock dart or something, but...
I'll let this finish out, but I have a crazy thought.
Go for it.
Drop down. Secret
go
dies.
ahead.
Lakia gets the kill.
Let's hear it.
6-1, flawless round. So here's a crazy thought that not many Sova players do. No, it doesn't. But it's just something that you could do to more safely peek out of Hookah and see if there's somebody there. Use your owl drone.
I mean, yes.
Check with the drone, and then let Zhonghai go out when you confirm that there's somebody there.
Right,
Look at this. He just
I'm pretty sure that he saw the second member stepping out. I'm pretty sure Suggest saw it. and then he's able to get that easy reach.
Saw it with his third eye. He predicted the future.
Well, that or that. I mean, he is amazing. He is Suggest. There's a reason you don't challenge him. He's one of the best in Korea, top 3 for sure in my opinion.
In onto the side, Showstopper. There from Suggest, gets a couple taps in, trying to spray through that cloudburst. Actually finds Kelly, just happenstance. Was just there as the bullet spray comes in. Now he'll finally get texture, and it's just Eugene. And, oh dear. Okay, push into the smoke. Eugene will find one, but there's the cleanup. They lose 2 members.
From the same way. You're not gonna fool NUTURN. They aren't gonna let you get away with that. It's just they're too good. Lau just is able to just farm from that tiny angle. That's easy. They just made it easy for NUTURN.
Well, this is definitely not how you want your defense to be going.
Yeah, nah.
300 credits are still there for DAMWON after this round. If you know,
300.
If they lose, they got 300.
I don't even think that'll buy you a can of Coke.
Nope. You Chonam for that. Soundback's not going to cover that.
Nope. Nope. No, it is not. Well, now, I mean, Suggest. He's so good right now. He has them just completely on the ropes here at Hookah.
Oh, okay.
Texture. Okay.
Good opening kill.
That's deep. That's all. That's from showers. The back towards teleporters. Very nice.
Yeah, right outside the TP.
That opens up a potential lurk, or at least
he did it. Eugene used the drone.
Thumbs up.
Stamp of approval.
You've got the Achilleo stamp of approval.
Now let's see what he does with the information that he's garnered. Zhonghai, crosshair a little bit off. Trying to nail their heads. Still gets a little bit of damage on the Suggest. He's going to throw a nade around the back, but that's not going to do much as he just sits inside the tube. Push on the corner. Allow has it. Suggest will find another before falling to Eugene.
These are fantastic entries by Allow. He's really getting very deep into the back of the sights. And he's just nailing shots.
Okay, well, they send one through the teleports. Lockett going over to try to bait the rotation, but now they just have the B side. So.
They've done it before, right? Where they push really hard into a site and then rotate. So they're faking. I mean, the mind games here are great. Kelly doesn't fall for it at all.
Not at all.
Spike just barely down.
Sees the plant. Cannot get the shot onto Solo. Both members still quite low. Texture going to look to clutch this. Drone used, Solo just pulling way back as the blind comes in. Obviously can't go for the peek. Charge up the fault line. The dart's gonna be good. Gets a bit of damage onto him. Fault line comes out. There's the Hunter's Fury. Just to buy some extra time. And yeah, took enough damage that it will kill Lakia, closing it out 8-1. 3 more rounds to go in the half with no signs of NUTURN stopping.
No, they're incredible. They're just, everything is going their way. Every decision they make is good. I gotta give Kelly a little credit to at least not fall for that bait and almost, but why did he wait so long on Solo there? Like he waits for forever to come around that corner. Does he think it's in 2? You know what I mean? You remember when he was planting the spike?
I don't know. I don't have the answers, unfortunately.
I mean, I guess he really knew someone was in Hookah and he had to be careful of that, of course, but
either way, this is just so completely one-sided at the moment.
Yeah. They're checking again, but there isn't much going on. Just one bullet to clear out the recon arrow. Suggest. Let's the Boombot go forward to see if anybody's chilling in Hookah as of right now. No, that is not the case. Only 2 over onto A. Kelly and Texture are waiting. They're going to send the drone forward. Looks like drone right. Allow right with the drone this time, so a bit of a mix-up in their push.
And Kelly just takes so much damage trying to push up and find Allow there. Blade Storm around the corner, and it just misses. I mean, clips him in the legs, but that's about it. Suggest finds 2. They spot Eugene in heaven. Shock Dart does find 1, but Now they know exactly where the last remaining member is. He's continuing to come out around these corners. Gets a nice sheriff shot in onto Allow. So taking down an extra gun, making a buy again. But I mean, NUTURN just has so much money that it really doesn't matter.
No, not at all. It's a little extra money for you as DAMWON kill, which is nice with 2 rounds to go. But if you lose this round, you're right back to sheriffs.
Yep.
This is it. They got to win this if they're going to make this a respectable half.
They should make it so that if Jet hits you with her Blade Storm and it doesn't kill, you have the knife jutting out of you.
Oh yeah, I'm okay with that.
That would be cool, because I would imagine
like arrow to the knee kind of situation.
At the end of that, it would have been Allow kind of looking like Ace Ventura, 1 in each leg.
You're absolutely right. I like that, man.
Lakia. He's got the headline up. Yep, there you go. Good night.
It's just every shot they take is perfectly placed.
Yep, boost coming through. Paranoia is there. Allow missing the first few, but gets himself up into heaven now to cut off the reinforcements. The rocket, not going to get the kill. Gets just a little bit of damage onto Eugene. But, I mean, they just buy so much time. The boom bot's got to be used at range. Just can kill that instantly. Does get eliminated as Allow tries to push out. The Cloudburst thrown down as Perry holds the next angle. Gets the cutoff there onto Secret. Now it's just Eugene and Zhonghai. Can they do anything at all here?
There's just nothing. They got to save the guns. They have to at this point. It's too late. And as unfortunate as that is, that's the situation there. And look at this. I mean, NUTURN should 100% just be as aggressive. It does not matter too much if they die here. It does not.
Yeah, hunt for him. They have the blind. Here comes the push. They spot him. Blast pack to try to zone him back. Eugene takes the fight. Falls, and they can't quite get the last kill on the Zhonghai. But the damage is done. I mean, look how much money they have. Half armor. And Vandals coming in for the majority of the players here on the side of DAMWON Kia in one of the most one-sided maps that we've ever seen. Especially when you filter it down to between these 2 teams that have been in the top 5.
Yes.
No,
this is
top 4 for DAMWON.
This is you're absolutely right, dude. This is way more one-sided than I thought it would be. This is actually scary.
Just destruction.
NUTURN is so clean, so crisp. They've clearly done their homework. Their angles are perfect. Their crosshair placement is perfect. Zhonghai, who's usually the star for DAMWON Kia, has been completely shut down.
Yeah, it's just been incredibly rough. I mean, and I can't help but go back to that thought of, are they frustrated, taking out those frustrations about not being the ones to defeat Vision Strikers on DAMWON Kia? Because the way that they're playing right now, it sure as hell looks like NUTURN would defeat Vision Strikers.
They playing angry. They playing angry, no doubt about it. They want to make a statement here. I think this is them saying, no. We know F4Q is good, but we better.
Message received.
Alrighty then.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Bringing it back around.
I did it.
Paranoia will hit the drone, so they can't quite get the dart onto Kelly, but I mean, the gunfire gives his position away well enough. Push in deep here from Allow. Does get punished. Only gets a little bit of damage that can be topped up. Zhonghai will cross back over into Garden. Unfavorable trade there. Harry and Solo creeping in, just going to be eliminated. Rocket right here on the corner, gets 2 for 1. And there you go, DAMWON Kia in the final round of the half. They finally put another round on the board, but 10-2 is just so brutal.
And they do that with, half buys. It's not the full buys there either. They're low on armor in that one. So well done, very well done. At least they get 1 out of it. But that was defender's side on Pine.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not a good look.
That is no. I mean, it's NUTURN's making a statement. This is them being like, look, we want to be the ones at Iceland. Look out, world.
I mean, hell, yeah, NUTURN, you want to keep playing like this against the teams at Iceland? Not gonna put any doubts on you.
Yeah.
Look like you can really perform. So Jess is just nailing these shots. Only a couple slip ups here and there. you know, like Solo charging into the U-Haul there after they already lost out on allow. But for the most part, this is just clean, nasty Valorant play from NUTURN.
Yeah. It was just really, really almost flawless play on an attacking side on Bind. Almost flawless. And yeah, Suggest does so much for you. I mean, he's, of course, you know, allow having a great round as well there. You could see 13-9, 13-8, 11-5 from Lakia. 11-5 on a start with a Sova on an attacking side. That's impressive. That is really impressive.
Yeah, he's been putting in the work. Allowing Suggest as well. Scooping up 13 apiece. All right, well, it's going to be an aggressive push out of long. Majority of players from DAMWON are over towards A. Oh, man, the instant dink on the texture. 13 health remaining. Nade's not going to go deep enough to actually clip him to get the finishing blow, but, I mean, good lord, what a start.
And look at them, they're just swarming.
I mean, you have to keep in mind, like, Secret does not have heal. He went for a Frenzy and some Hawks. Now doesn't have any more blinds to stave them off as they go for the push here onto the site. Spike does get planted.
Perry's been there for quite some time. I wonder how well they're tracking that.
I'm not sure if they're really aware of it at all. Pain shells to buy a little bit of time as the four-man push does come through. Perry checking his back, and just like that, Kelly going to be chunked down to 9 HP. They're looking for the push in. Eugene dead.
Oh, no.
Right there in that really shallow cloud burst is Kelly. A huge play from him just tucking in. Gonna stay obscured, but now he's all on his lonesome. Still at 9 health and a Frenzy with a decent bit of range, so the defuse will still come in. Looks to get the kill here onto Solo. Cannot do so. Goes to the peek. Oh, gets him in the end. Solo again. Trying to go a little too aggro. Does get punished, but NUTURN get the round.
Yeah, well, that you might as well close the book on that one. It's you can't lose that pistol round, and has both pistol rounds going the way of NUTURN on Bind. Very well done. Again, I think a big part of that, I don't think they had any clue Perry was just waiting back there in heaven that whole time. He did a very good job keeping himself obscurity. He came out there, picked up 1 kill, I believe, and just great shooting as per usual. Getting those opening dinks as well is just softened up so many members.
Yep. Just outside the smoke. Perry here with the Spectre. Just waiting. A Secret, Eugene, I mean, everybody other than Kelly basically going for these SMGs.
Something gave it away. Or they just, knew that he likes to do that watching tape. One of the two.
It's going to be, SMG round. You want to play a little bit closer compared to playing at range.
Oh, heck yeah.
Get that extra damage in.
Yeah, it's smart to check that corner regardless with some shots.
Blind comes out, looks for the transfer, and Perry's got it. Beautifully done. Couple headshots here as the Spike still does move forward. Fault line out, Texture just staying still. Try to get that spray. Get the spot here on the Texture in the end. 3 members left alive for NUTURN. 12 rounds locked in, looking to finish it here. And I mean, you gotta remember, that was a force from just about everybody on the side of DAMWON Gaming Kia.
They have no money.
So, it's going to be pretty bare bones. Kelly, the only one that can really afford the Vandal. A Sheriff here for Secret. And this is looking like a very done, very fast.
They've been losing enough. They have some money.
True.
But it's, yeah.
Full loss with bonus, yay.
Yay.
Actually, I think that resets in the half.
Oh, does it? Yeah. They have more money than I would have expected, but.
Well, Kelly didn't buy anything, so he saved on a little bit. Oh, they see the shots. There's the blind. They try to pull back. He managed to go 1 for 1. Not too bad here for Secret. A gun going to be scooped up here by Solo. Throws out another blind. Push out, gets the kill. Now has the Vandal. Ooh, Eugene at range. Doing a good job picking him off now. Allow eliminated as well. So 2 members left, 1 on each Spike site here for NUTURN. Looking to hold them off. The drone will be spotted as it moves through. Did they see Lakia drop? Well, they'll definitely see where that drone's at now. He's gonna have to cancel that. Yeah, he's dark. Just gonna cover top. They make that one a lot easier than it needed to be. It all comes down to Perry to see whether or not he can clutch this. He's taking the long route around past Fountain up long.
Well, this is a nice little round for DAMWON Kia. It might be too little too late, but
Yeah.
maybe some moral victories to be had. Maybe they can pop off a couple more rounds, at least get their footing back, get a little confidence underneath them, and Texture's going to get parry. So, you know, they're going to get the guns in their hands and stabilize and, you know, again, look, I don't, if they come back and win that, you know, an ungodly amount in a row, then,
Well,
yeah,
we got the series that we hope for then.
Yes. They got 9 in a row. I mean, it would be
Oh, this is so
legendary.
This is so bold-faced from NUTURN. They're not playing this out, you know, timidly or intelligently necessarily. Obviously, they very well could just end up winning this round since they are on the defender's side, but they still go in for the purchase rather than wait this out, you know, go for an eco round and then come back in and look to close it. They just want to end it now. Could fight them, though, if they end up losing this round.
Well, I don't mind this. You've got such an advantage right now. You've got plenty of room to breathe. You can end it now. Maybe you can, you know, kind of save some of that energy for the, you know, if it goes to a third map, for example. I think you're going to be feeling a little more comfortable, a little bit better, mentally and physically, than DAMWON can allow with that judge. Let's see if he can get something.
Scary because they have to clear U-Haul eventually.
Judge Jet.
There's one. Looking for the next one. Cloudburst comes down to the swap out to the Vandal, but spray through the smoke is going to be good. Zhonghai finds the kill. Drone used. Solo gets started up, has to pull way back. Fault line available. Tosses it out, stuns one close. Line ready to be used. Pushes out, but the gun's not fully drawn when he clears the corner. Solo does go down. Hawk uses the gun swap out, comes in, and it's Lakia and Suggest. Looking for the win. The Daze comes in. Another Hawk invested. He tries to turn away from it. Suggest finds Texture off screen, and they cannot get the finish here. Swaps over onto his pistol. Hunter's Fury will kill off Suggest, and with 2 members left, DAMWON Kia win the round.
That flash didn't land onto Secret. Or at least it didn't, the animation didn't show, or maybe turned fast enough and turned back. Whatever happened there, that was nicely done by Secret. Really good job controlling that corner. And that's so good. At least for that round for DAMWON Kia. Now it definitely has to be, you know, Sheriff time.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's still a lot to work with, given the 3 ultimates. Obviously, the, you know, Omen, we can somewhat disregard that. The rarer ults when it comes down to seeing big plays be made. Showstopper in this Blade Storm, though. Gets a good amount of damage onto Eugene off the bat. He'll send out the drone. Does get the dart here onto Allow. He's got to pull way back. It's a little bit of covering fire from Solo. And now they look to peek again as the heal comes out from Secret. Oh, he sees his leg. Eugene, what have we learned about corner peeking? I remember Hookah, and I'm sure you do too.
It's scary. It's not Suggest over here, though.
They can heal him up a little bit more. Cloudburst comes down and they're for the kill, but oh, Allow, he botches it. Solo just going to be pulling back, but knows the Seeker's going to be coming for him, so has to clear that. Going to the peak, sending the recon up over the top. Meantime, back over here on the A site. Spike starts getting planted. 5 members strong still here for DAMWON Kia. Right to the smoke, Solo does fall. Suggest pushing forward on the back of the grenade. Does find Secret.
They've got a decent opportunity. They've got him pretty well pinned in.
Oh, the paranoia.
Great paranoia.
Kelly forces him back around the corner. Is he prepared for him to be on the right side? Oh, not quite. Shock Dart's not going to be bounced in either as Kelly does come up with 2. Looks for the third. Ooh, parry! Gets him to the wall. But Texture has the finish. DAMWON Kia now 5 rounds strong on the board. Still need to win out 7 more straight if they want to take us into OT. So this is still looking very good for NUTURN, especially now that they have purchases coming through on rifles. But DAMWON getting more rounds than we would have anticipated given how everything started.
Yeah, it looked like they needed to warm up, and NUTURN never gave them any breathing room to do so in the first half. And now finally here, stabilizing, and Eugene finally, after a prolonged battle there, Wow, able to get the win. Some good stuff from Kelly. Couple really nice shots. Good opportunity, but that's not good.
Yeah, so just going with the entry here. Manages to find the kill. Trailblazer will just chase him back. It's not going to find too much. Spike now picked up, starting to move over towards B. Still 3 members here, though, so this is going to be a pretty difficult one to punch their way through. Lakia watching it along the drone. Going through. Takes a TP across. Gets a spot onto Eugene as well. Members making their way forward. The fault line does not connect. Lakia pulls back around the corner. Takes a brief little blind. Kelly is going to take the TP across the other side of the map as the spike does start getting rotated.
Yeah, they got to rotate back over to A now. This is pretty much 100% A at this point. They could rotate back, I suppose, but no, they're going to commit to it.
Off destroyed at the plant. Going on right here around the corner. So Jesse wants to push forward to try to get that, but Eugene manages to find him. Really fantastically done. Looks to hold things down at short, and he does so. Now the recon bolt goes up over the top. Get a spot on one. Secret going to be dazed. Allow. Clears one. Clears two. Solo finds Kelly off screen. It's all on Eugene. Pulled back, rotating now through showers, and he's got to push out pretty quickly, but it's got to go through this dark cover. Solo is watching the angle. He looks for the kill. He cannot find it. The defuse will come in, and 13-5 will be the score as we close out Bind. NUTURN.
I definitely think they can. I mean, that bounce back they had at the end showed me at least glimmers that there is hope. You know, there's twinkles in their eyes.
They're awake.
Yeah, they woke up. They did what you had to do, man.
I'm still working on it. So
still making the energy drinks flow.
Hopefully, for their sake. I mean, it seems like DAMWON, fortunately hasn't gotten 3 hours of sleep.
We need to get you some of those. Like they have injections here. Are you afraid of needles?
No.
Okay, so they have like injections here you can get. Like if you're feeling tired, that'll.
Oh, just like a little.
Yeah, like they have like a lot of vitamins and minerals.
I think those are called adrenaline shots.
No, not that.
Straight through the chest plate into the heart. Straight out of Pulp Fiction.
Yes, exactly where I was going with that. You're gonna pull you on Uma Thurman, get you a blonde wig.
I'll do it for the content. Why not?
Yeah, I'll put on the John Travolta like ponytail. I'll dance around a little, and then I'll pull off the meme where I look to both sides, like what's going on.
That was me in our first series.
That was me for the first half of Bind.
Well, for now, slower play. DAMWON on the attack, inching forward. 3 here through mid, up male into heaven. 2 coming from garage, and everybody playing fairly disconnected away from the site. Allow, we'll spot them out. That's going to call for the rotation here of Suggest. Or rather, of Lakia. Sorry, he's the one who is on the raise this time around.
Yeah, patience now for NUTURN. Don't get any losses until you've got all the reinforcements available, so you can push from alley and heaven. Maybe the wall's gone, and you might even be able to get Solo over into main in time. No, it is being watched, so he's gonna go up towards heaven. So now's the time. Very nicely done.
Start going down. Texture does clear that. Does get stunned up as well. Kelly spraying away, but Lakia finds the opening kill as Texture falls. Secret dying off cam as well. Perry finds one. Lakia getting a second. It's a great return fire, though. Eugene finds 2. Allow still alive, as well as Solo. Now in a 2v1, and Zhonghai just has no HP to speak of. He's got to push out of the smoke. Allow snaps over the side, gets the kill. And that will be the defuse coming in. Close call here for NUTURN, but they win out the pistol round. And starting off on defense, that is such bad news for DAMWON.
It's huge, and it's just so good. Again, NUTURN does all the right things. They wait. They all push together. They even wait for Solo. He hangs out in A just in case it's a fake for quite a long time, and they know they've got they just got to hit it hard and fast in the pistol round. You have plenty of time with that Spike, and it's so good. It's a little thing. It's a small thing, but too many. I see a lot of teams that just kind of get over aggressive early. And what I like from NUTURN is right away, Allow misses his shots, back right off. He's like, oh, there's 3 here. No way. No way I'm trying to repeat this. There's no ego, to be had there.
Perry's clearing out the boom bot, sitting inside of his smoke, and oh man, spots Zhonghai creeping out so aggressively for just having, I believe, a classic in hand. Great punish now. Allow finding Secret as well, coming to the cyber cages. you know, they're basically fully committed now onto this A site. They're moving up into heaven, but the spike is still down. Lakia, such a disgusting shot. Can he get another one? Yep. Why the hell not?
Flawless.
In every sense of the word.
Yes.
Just, you know, the aim, the timings from NUTURN, nobody dying, completely flawless
Barely
round.
took any damage. I mean, they took a little, but not much, and it's nuts. They're really good. Here's the opportunity. This is one of those rifle rounds. Kind of feels like makes or breaks. Jeez.
Shoulder into face.
His first shot was just a bit off with the crosshair placement, but the adjustment just very, very good there.
And I really like the play that was coming in. We saw some, you know, non-buys coming out, Lakia and Solo both opting in for pistols in the round. Now they get the rifles into the hands of Lakia and allow. Solo, however, does fall. Great little opening play here from Texture, spots him on the other side of the flower pot, whatever you want to call this. Gets the kill. Well, going to be blown through there by Lakia, opening things up, but it will be a 4v5 attempted retake. Down a man and not quite even in weaponry.
Great trap wires here. Should reveal the lurk from Perry.
Creep up onto it, yeah, and he's going to have to break him.
They definitely know
coming from behind. That's why the dark cover comes in.
Exactly.
Push up though. Wow, breaking it open. Here's Kelly lurking, and he doesn't get the kill. Perry outtrades him. Now there's an advantage here for the side of NUTURN. 3 members strong. Lakia, messes up the blast pack, but he gets the instant push right there on the Zhonghai.
Sick. Even when they make mistakes, they still recover.
Beautiful. A beautiful retake from NUTURN, and that is such a major offset now. They are going to run away with this defense.
DAMWON Kia does all the right things. I mean, that smoke is perfect. Perry steps through it and isn't ready for the angle that Secret's at.
There's no better way to say, no nicer way to say it. Kelly just choked.
Yeah.
He choked in the moment.
Kelly, excuse me, was there. Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't get the kill when he's, you know, up in guns. He's got a Vandal versus, you know, the Spectre, and he just doesn't nail the shots.
Yeah. And to be fair, NUTURN is not whiffing on much.
No.
Everything is headshots.
But just look at Lakia with it. You know, instant just dome after you mess up the blast pack.
Exactly. The readjustments are just incredible.
This is aggressive. Are they prepared for this? Look at the shots coming out. Hugging up against the box. Okay, he's going to spray through. Still gets quite a bit of damage in, actually. Now the rocket finishes off Eugene. The aftershock used. Won't find too much as Texture's pulled back over towards sewer side. Zhonghai will find one. Nade cuts him off on the cross, and Zhonghai has to go back into garage. The spike is still down over at Ramen.
Think about how scary this NUTURN team is with them being able to put Suggest on a breach or a raise, and then Lakia right now is just filthy on raise. I mean, so much versatility on NUTURN. Part of what makes them so good, you know, especially for Suggest, being able to slot into very different roles effectively no matter what he's doing.
Yep. Okay, well, Lakia respecting the Sheriff, doesn't want to go for the peek. Checks in the back of the fault line, but doesn't have a clear enough shot, so just plays it out safely. Cloudburst, the nade's going to go past him. He pushes the corner. Can't quite get the ace. Would have been huge for Lakia, but Suggest is there to clean it all up. 3 members still standing. NUTURN win yet another round. Now 4 straight.
All right. It's guns back in hand for DAMWON Kia. And,
Texture,
I mean, Texture doesn't have to. Yeah, he's got the Blade Storm. So, okay, so for everybody else, though, and then they have not many credits in the bank after that.
Yeah.
And Texture will be able to, they do have a res, too. So if they win this and they lose, you know, a few people, they can res and get an extra gun in the hand. It's so important right now for DAMWON Kia.
Double stack now in the garage. Lakia just spraying through this dark cover. They're already a little bit further forward than he might have inferred.
I'd love to see a blue 5.
Oh, there's the blind, the push in. Suggest finds the kill. I mean, this is the thing about this guy. You know, that's a flash for himself. The shots didn't connect from Lau. That was just a flash in, gets the kill. 1 and done for Suggest all by himself. Lakia fiercely pushing in. The boom pod is there. The help of the blast pack. Zhonghai does go down. The knife will finish off Lakia as he had taken just a little bit too much damage.
Ooh, hello, Texture. Okay, okay, I see you!
That's huge. Absolutely massive. Evens the playing field now. Cloudburst coming down. Lau obviously going to be hearing these footsteps. Cloudburst, oh! Dissipates! Maybe he didn't! Should have heard him pushing up that far.
I think it did with the cloudburst there.
Maybe it made enough noise that
Yeah.
it hadn't heard it, but either
Yeah.
way, it's not really respecting the angle, didn't get cleared around the corner. Knives flying, suggesting a little bit of damage, and Paranoia is going to be good, and he cannot get out of there fast enough. So DAMWON Kia will finally turn their luck around.
Huge plays. Just amazing. I mean, Texture coming up just so clutch there. It looked like it was over after Lakia gets that blast pack kill. That's when you just kind of felt like, all right, well, this is just salt in the wound. But no. Texture coming up so big, so fast. Eugene still has the res. Zhonghai has the rocket. And now it's Lau's turn to go for his Blade Storm. All money spent for Lakia here as well. But I think Solo's sitting on a pretty fat stack, so that's okay. He can buy.
Moving up into mid. Their cover's there on Mail. Just checking out ropes. They don't see anything. Seems like they may start to drift over towards A. Just want to check it out. See Lau. He's aiming down there for just a second. Actually going to be able to creep through. There's an alarm bot right at the top, though.
Yeah.
So that will get triggered as he comes up.
Interesting nano swarm placement. Those might not prove to be super useful if they really push in from heaven or just take control of it. You know, we'll see.
Spike's been rotated through the sewer now. Dark cover going to be sent over to screens. Alarm bot finished off. Allow just rotating over to the site. Doesn't want to try to take the duel there in heaven. Doesn't get clipped by the Paranoia, but Secret just takes him out. Solo lurking in the back, manages to find two. Is he ready for this flank on the right-hand side? Doesn't matter because Perry is. They cut him down one after the other. Now it's just Texture left alone. He's up in heaven. Suggest has the kill. And just losing out on Allow. NUTURN instantly. They lose one round, they come straight back into it to close out their fifth.
It's not a bad attempt from DAMWON Kia. A lot of right things are done. You take control of heaven, you smoke off screens, and in fact, another smoke was even thrown back towards the defender side spawn to try to block that, but it's a TP from Perry right to screens as well. Double stack that, and Solo, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, this is just crazy.
I mean, so many of these rounds, like you're saying, like, they're, you know, DAMWON Kia, they're not, you know, prepping incorrectly, they're not necessarily approaching this the wrong way. It feels like that despicable meme, where it's just like, prep the site, get heaven control, move to the site, lose the round.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, how?
He did all the right things.
Well, here's the
Oh no,
push.
he's gotta run.
And he's dipped back.
Well, he's gonna try this.
Playing forward. Trying to catch him off guard. No, Allows got it.
It's a nice bait to try to get him into the trap wire. I like that.
Well, unfortunately, does not work out.
Yeah, again, cheeky stuff. They're good ideas on paper. That's not.
Paranoia coming through. Zhonghai dead on the approach. Blast pack tossed out. Doesn't quite make it over the top of the box, but it doesn't matter because you can just send the bullets through it. Flawless follow-up round here. NUTURN. Again, just utter domination. Granted, you know, defensive side, but
yeah, sure.
If they just keep running away with this, like I said, you know, one round picked up so far for DAMWON, they need to get as many as they possibly can on the attack.
One's not good enough. Two's not good enough. Three's edging on Oak, maybe good enough. Four is okay. That's really four is like my cutoff line.
Yeah, I think 8 and 4 on a defender side map like this is fine when you start an attack.
It's my WSG cutoff line of whether or not they're like a pro team or not.
WGS?
Sorry, yes, WGS.
World Star Gaming.
World Star Gaming. Hey, if they want to make an eSports org,
yeah,
you know, maybe we shouldn't. Let's not get into that.
Be a lot of viewership.
It would. Not wrong. No, neural theft available for Secret, but gotta find somebody to kill first.
He's trying to get the wall bang, but he's just slightly off on the angle. Ironically, if he tried for it now, Solo has actually moved into that position. But does pull back away. They're starting to make their way up. One Nano Swarm comes out. Zhonghai gets in onto the site. May just let the rocket go up into heaven, maybe through screens. So that's going to be the case as Lakia just mows down Kelly through the box. Oh, no.
They could do no wrong.
Very up top. There's a dark cover, but I thought maybe he would go for the paranoia toss. Doesn't do so. Does cost him his life. And Solo's still lurking out in heaven. Manages to find one. Follows up for Zhonghai off cam.
I mean, if it wasn't for texture, this would be all NUTURN, but it still might be another round for them. He's going to go for the spike plant. The flash around the corner, that's death.
Yeah. A little bit of extra money for that is, you know, suggest just work on those thighs, work on the glutes. It's your regular daily exercising.
I mean, I'm a little jealous of that. I can't do that right now.
It's true.
My knee. I'm not allowed. I was expressly forbidden from doing squats.
Well, one day.
One day, I'll be back. And you look out, world.
You're not prepared for the paper-thin booty.
The quads! Oh, I got booty.
I mean, it's just... there's, you know, only so much the texture could do.
Look, he's playing good. 8 and 7, but, I mean, 1 and 7 for Kelly, 2 and 8, 3 and 8, 2 and 8. It's not going to cut it. That's some stinky cheese.
Spots clear. Double stacking ropes. Solo now starting to drift back over towards Zane. Let's think better of it. Oh, what? A huge misplay from Lakia. Very much out of character there. Goes for the blast pack. Just taking quite a bit of damage. And here's Perry coming around the back. Does manage to find one before getting traded out. It's going to be a 2v2. Guns recovered now. Both remaining members up in heaven.
So, panic a bit. Panic button was pressed.
Solo's trying to creep around from mid. At least watch and see if this is going to be a cut across into sewer, or if it will be a plant at B, in fact. And
yeah, Solo's whole job is to make sure there's no rotates or lurks.
Oh, wasn't ready for him. Texture thought he was going to be coming from alley. Zhonghai thinking similarly. Now needs to go for the garage peek. It's over towards heaven. Solo comes around the corner. Has the headshot.
It's such a tough position for Zhonghai to be in. He has no idea where Solo... I mean, there's 3 different angles that Solo can be coming from. He has 0 information on it. It's hard.
Well, Solo, the veteran of NUTURN, he's not afraid to put the teabags out there. Continuing to do so. And this is just completely and utterly brutal. I mean, 8 rounds now on the board with 3 to go in this half. You know, NUTURN, they very well could just end up taking this 11-1.
Yeah. I don't see much hope unless texture pops off again. Is what it feels like. I mean, did any of those knives hit that blast packet? I wasn't sure.
Didn't quite get to see. Guns back in yet again, but I mean, if they lose this round, it's straight up going to end up being 11-1, barring a miracle thrifty win. Allow using his own Blade Storm, hanging back in the dark cover. Perry drifting back. We'll just reapply his own here at garage.
Well, he's got a interesting situation there.
Oh, hello.
Oh wait.
Okay. I can. Ooh, okay.
Nice shot, texture.
Okay, it's all right. Lakia was playing as a distraction. Allow pushes forward, manages to find a kill, Suggest gets another. So a 2-for-1 in the back of the showstopper play as Allow melts down another, gets the headshot onto Kelly. And there is the finish. Perry continuing to lurk in the garage. NUTURN are absolutely unstoppable.
Incredible play. All the credit to Texture to shoot Lakia out of the air. That stops the beginning of a potential disaster. It's still a disaster in the end regardless, but Allow just is fantastic there. Gets the one with the Blade Storm, follows up with the headshot, and then look at how fast he is on the tailwind here. Just whoop. Wait.
It just felt like killing Lakia in that moment. And granted, there's like nothing else that they could do, but it felt like removing the dam so the levees don't break.
Yeah.
Like now it's just, oh, there is no dam, so it can't possibly break now. Like, we fixed the issue, but the disaster is still here.
The lake is already there. There's a town underneath it.
Oh, boy.
But guys, that's the way it's always been, right? Well, that's such. These smokes are so smart. Parry is. Oh my god.
Man, the angle. It's great. It's gorgeous. I love it.
I hear a little New Jersey in that. And
Perry Dolan. You're gorgeous. I love you. Keep doing it. Doing God's work. Keep shutting them down.
I like it. That's more of what I want from you. Well, this is getting out of hand. Texture, I mean, well, let's see. Miracles do happen, folks. And he's very capable. Just being harassed along the way. There's the aftershock. Oh no, Lakia messes up the paint shell. So yeah, a little bit of an opening, but you know, DAMWON Kia is reacting pretty quickly to this situation. They're starting to maneuver themselves to really just barricade any exit angles.
They just got to save the guns for the last round.
They should.
That's the only course of action that they really have. Nobody is realistically in a position for them to try to get a res. And even so, like, do you want to use it here? Like, they could come into garage, they could throw the wall up and then try to res somebody. But that's about it. Hello.
Oh no.
It's 3 kills for Perry.
It's
just completely...
The flicks are just insane.
Completely and utterly brutal.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, this NUTURN, right now, what I'm seeing makes me feel like they're going to win this. Like, they're going to be the ones going to Iceland. I'm like, this is...
I'm looking at this, I'm like, good luck, F4Q.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck whoever has to face this.
Just, I mean, Lockie's just like, yeah, screw it, I'll just go for the Odin. Why not? Let me just really demoralize them. Oh, okay.
Well, Texter's still trying everything he can to make something out of this.
Yeah, it doesn't get any kind of damage in onto him. So that's just a straight up little win there.
I mean, this whole thing is like if Godzilla fought an iguana. It's just...
I don't even know he wouldn't even be able to see it.
Exactly.
Just wouldn't even be able to notice it.
That's almost how it feels right now. Odin in the hand of Lakia. Solo's got the op now. He's going to be watching from screens into the ramp entrance. Utility going to be thrown forward. I think that's going to be... Oh, I thought that was a collateral.
It looked like it might have been. The res does come out on the Zhonghai. But he's very swiftly taken down again.
Just gonna pop the Blade Storm, and Kelly's gonna go for the back corner. Eugene just popping some shots. There is the Neural Theft, so they kind of have a decent idea of what's going on. Suggest with the Rolling Thunder, there is a great paint shells right next to Texture. Rolling Thunder time.
Comes crashing in. That is going to catch just about everybody here on the site. They dash forward. Lau finds one. Texture, however, touchdown suggest the round will go the way of DAMWON Kia. But it's, you know, it's 10-2 again.
Yeah.
Like,
again, history does repeat itself.
I had to double check. Like, they won the 12th round last time on Bind, but it was the 3rd round that they won. They won the rifle round. This time they won in round 5. So it's not exactly history mirroring, but it is so very close, these maps, and just perfectly replicating the performances of both. And again, DAMWON Kia, you know, an ever important pistol round. If NUTURN take this, then they're gonna have to just close it out in the rifle round and then win straight from there.
I can't see a universe where if NUTURN wins this pistol that there's much hope. DAMWON Kia looks pretty beat. Meanwhile, trying not, it's like this moment when you you know that you proved somebody wrong and they have to eat some crow, and you're trying not to smile because you know that you're right.
Oh boy. Well, this is certainly not what we had anticipated coming into today.
No, not at all, not at all.
We said oh, you know what, maybe the first series will be a little bit close because, Autocracy, they're not, a super, fantastic team despite the fact that it's, the vestiges of ZF Gaming.
Yeah.
Maybe Food Eat could take a map off of them. Maybe that'll be a little bit closer. But this is definitely going to be a 3-map series between DAMWON Kia and NUTURN. Oh, no. how very mistaken we were.
Yes, and I will say this, we don't know it's going to be the end of it quite yet. Solo, can you really throw a nano swarm over there?
Okay, aggro push from Kelly. Gonna try to peek on the back of that suggest. Ooh, goes back out. Does get punished. Not too much damage there on the Zhonghai, and it doesn't really matter because Eugene's just gonna top him up anyway.
Well, losing Suggest early, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's one of your best players, and I don't know how much utility he was still sitting on, but probably a flash maybe. Still hanging out in there, and there's some corner checking from Kelly. Lakia, I think, sees him do it and just wanted to keep track of what's going on, and it's a rotate. Back over to A. Perry has got the spike.
They're really worried about some kind of forward lurk. I mean, they're
Yeah.
just now starting to get into audio range, I guess, if somebody's, really pressed up at ramp.
Well, the wall just disappeared, so this kind of makes things a little awkward for them. And you're going to see that. You're going to see Eugene hanging out up there. Well, make a go for it.
Swarm. Does get taken out. Satchel charges to try to keep him zoned back. Zhonghai hiding around the corner. Just 25 seconds left. Goes on the peak. Finds Solo. 3v5 now. As, Kelly could even get healed up relatively shortly here. The cooldown should just be about ending. Allow gets one, but Texture comes in for the finish. Just Lakia left, and there it is. Pistol round goes the way of DAMWON Kia.
Okay. Look, that's the beginning of something potentially. If they can kind of stabilize. I mean, they cannot get thriftied here. That would be massive. That would just be. Look at Texture. Vandal. He's going for the...
He's all in.
Yep.
He's doing the tasteless special, as we call it. So anytime we play with tasteless,
he gets the...
You win the pistol round, he goes straight for the Vandal.
Straight for the Vandal.
No matter how many times you tell him, it's not the best idea. It's a very all-in strategy.
Spectre, maybe?
Oh, a single stinger. As Lakia is going to be looking for a fairly aggressive entry. Nade going around the back. Blast packs his way up. It's a little bit of a spray, but barely gets any hits in onto Kelly. It was a really well-timed and aimed paranoia. Quickly shuts him down. For the shot here onto Secret. Just have to use that nano swarm. Chucked into the back to try to zone him off. He's already relocated. Gets the heal and it's ready to wrap back around over. Now has the lineup, but they're slowly creeping this spike up, and without cover in heaven, they can't really safely get Solo onto the site to plant this.
Let's see if Allow just can dome ahead. He's got a great... It looks like the crosshair placement is pretty good.
Okay, Solo's actually managed to inch his way over. Kind of surprised that nobody was holding a hard enough angle to watch for him.
They're really being patient with this.
Yeah, they're not sure. There's enough ambiguity here.
They're waiting to see if they can maybe catch DAMWON Kia. There goes the plant. That's going to let them know. Oh, Texture is just a bit faster.
Yeah, I had the lineup, but couldn't quite pull the trigger. Suggest coming up, however, into heaven. Does manage to find one. But the wraparound is coming through from the defender's spawn. These two members, Texture, kind of botching that tailwind, but still manages to go for the read peak and cleans up 3 in the round. Fantastically done from him, and DAMWON Kia continue to hold out.
Well, that's the one you should win. And they do it quite nicely. A Texture is... He was in a bad spot there. They had a great crossfire set up on him, but he just hit some fantastic shots. And again, he is carrying right now, 19 and 10. He is DAMWON Kia.
The Vandal investment pays off quite nicely for him. Getting that extra kill money coming in, and NUTURN still not really having enough. Just want to go for the light armor and the sheriffs yet again.
And now he can throw that Vandal over to, looks like, Eugene, and go for the Blade Storm and save even more money.
I think there might be a few people in mid, guys. Oh, Allow! Gets them right through the top of the ice barrier. Such a huge shot. That is absolutely instrumental here for NUTURN's success. Texture, however, waiting nearby. Blades at the ready. Everybody starts to back off. Boombot to go ahead and clear ropes. They'll just climb up.
Fair. That is crazy.
It's a nasty shot.
Jeez.
Kelly corner checking. Oh. Right past his arm.
Kelly's doing a great job just making B main untenable. He's really difficult to deal with. He's doing a good job shoulder checking stuff. This time he TP's over. Are they gonna know he's there?
Don't like did he notice? Doesn't matter. Allow. Goes in, finds the shot. Texture. He doesn't check mail. Solo lurks. Gets the headshot, and this is catastrophic. You can see Eugene throwing his head back. Oh God, I can't believe it. They're actually going to thrifty us.
Yeah, straw meet camel's back. That's the one. This is secret. I don't know. That turret's gonna reveal his location. It takes a lot of shots for him to deal with it as well. Gets a touch from it. Look on the rope. He's waiting. Cyber cage down. Lakia's there. No sir.
Tracks him down. 11-4. NUTURN with an absolutely massive win. Sheriff's in light armor, and they come away with it with now rifles in hands. They don't have to pay for them. The economy has been stabilized.
That's the Goodwill dream right there. You go to Goodwill and you find, like, I don't know, you know.
Net 64 with 10 games.
Yep. There you go.
Original copy of Smash Brothers.
Heck yeah.
Ocarina of Time. Snowboard Kids.
Snowboard Kids?
You ever play Snowboard Kids?
I played a snowboarding game on the N64. I don't think it was that one.
Snowboard Kids was a great one. Making their way here onto the A site. Everybody is pulled off of this. Do have Texture waiting in heaven, but the dark cover keeps him at bay. Screen's occupied for the moment by Secret, but I mean, it's a close hold by Lakia with a judge, so realistically, this is not looking good for the retake. Oh, the nade into the back. He's on the cam right now. He's got to get the hell out of there. He's got no HP remaining. Literally one health.
Good paranoia, but no follow.
The turret gets him. Oh, dear. Push out comes through from Texture. Will find Lakia. Solo goes down, but now it's all on Eugene in a 1v3. They'll hear him on the drop. Ooh, wow. What a great drop shot.
Well,
you can put that in the highlight reel. Just cut the video immediately after.
Yeah, nothing else in that highlight reel.
But
that's a short 2-seconder.
Here we are at match point. 4 rounds is all they've been able to accrue. This looks like one of the,
It's not even 9 p.m.
It's not. We're 10 minutes shy of 9 p.m. And this is not what we anticipated at all. Yeah. Based on the characters in the game that we're playing.
Yeah.
See, how does this work? What is this universe? Because as far as I can tell,
it's Earth. From what I read, so I read up on it. Okay, so it's sort of Earth, but there was a big event. Oh, Texture won that. He didn't die from that rocket.
Yeah, great tailwind takes him out to the side. Spectre follows up for a kill onto Allow. Turns away from the flash. Doesn't really get fully blinded. Is he prepared for Solo to be on the hard angle? Suggested sitting there as well, and oh no! Suggested he tries to go for the aftershock. Gets melted down. Now it's Perry who's still just hovering around A lobby. Spikes down at the back of the site. He's in a 1v4. DAMWON Kia. It looks like they're going to be able to keep this going. He's a little bit too over-eager here from NUTURN.
Well, Perry, I would love to see a 1v4 just to close this out. Something epic.
I would be insane. Be his second quad kill, I believe, but it's not to be. Kelly with a stinger will go ahead and upgrade his gun in a big way as he picks up the Phantom.
So, okay, so going back to the lore, so there's like a big event. That's why there's like tears in the dimensions and stuff. And so certain people got powers that they call Radiants.
Sure.
And so that's what our agents are, right? They're Radiants.
I've known that much. I just I mean more so like there's toys for characters that, according to like the cinematics that we've had, are like quite clearly like terrorist agents trying to like annihilate areas of Earth.
One guy's terrorist is another person's hero.
We're selling like Funko Pops of them.
Yeah. Look, good guys and bad guys is all relative, my friend.
I'm just more curious about that. Like, what is the exact interaction between the
that part I don't know anything about.
How do we explain them coming back to life? Because like Jet very clearly dies in the Yoru.
It's not permadeath.
I guess they're
That's
just
my guess.
they're
I
just
don't
immortal,
know.
like.
Sure. I don't even know for that. Ooh, Eugene. Gonna take down Lakia. Allow. Gonna be checking onto screens there, and hello. Now they know he's there. Ooh, solo though.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, Solo trying to peek out. Lockdown now going to be used. They still have to make their way into the site. Dark cover from Perry would be good. Great lineup.
Oh, I love that now.
That's going to force him back.
Yo,
Lockdown now expiring. Obviously, nobody going to be detained. Plant starting. Eugene not peeking out of heaven.
You gotta be real careful about Evan.
And here's the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be 4 members. They push in on the back of that. The paranoia is there. Kelly does manage to find one. Now in a 3v2. They need to win this out to DAMWON Kia if they want to keep this map going, if they want to try and fight back and take us to Haven. But all the time is here on NUTURN's side. That being said, Solo gone. The Cypher getting ready to tap the spike and push forward. Perry gets dropped. Suggest manages to find one, goes for the blind. He's just going to be sticking it out. He's got to spray through. Can he get the hit? He does a NUTURN on the back of Suggest 3K. They take it 13-5 yet again.